Well, they'll be calling you a radical, so we're going to go on Fukushima 10 years. The greatest collapse to life over a 10-year period than any time in history, world history, by billions of times. You know, people keep emailing and posting me, this is Wormwood. Now, if you don't know what Wormwood is, I'm an Old Testament kind of guy. One person's pornography is another person's Bible. One person's Bible is another person's pornography. Your pseudo de facto theology. Fuck, where'd you sleep last night? Don't you fucking lie. I slept in the dead fucking pines with the sun from Fukushima, Japan. Fuck, it always shines. So that's a meteor written into the fucking Bible. You know, you don't think those monks in the caves could see a wish upon a falling star? That says it killed 30%. But you got that one wrong again. I'm a Bible thumper. I'm a fucking pornographer. I'm a fucking American fucking manufactured Jesus right-wing Kool-Aid drinking. I love Trump. I'm a hypocrite, lefty fucking multi-millionaire socialist. American indoctrinated fucking can't think for themselves because as natural as occupying a bird refuge. Going, gone, cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Post Fukushima, the oceans are 90%. That's unarguable. This is a great, in science, the great scientist, Kevin Blanche. Einsteinium! This is important. Real important. Now stay with me. Plutonium, the 119th element, which is really the 115th. Now, Livermore, California, I protest there a lot. That place is creepy as fuck. Bringing star power to Earth. One of the nuclear physicists there changed his name to Hurricane. Me and him, that fucker from Japan, complete lunatic. They're monsters. Kamala Harris's mom, it's how the CIA got her here, you know, and it's, again, fucking black versus white. Mom wasn't fucking African American, not one drop of African American in Barack Obama. Whoa, look at you! His whitey CIA fucking World Bank mommy. Yeah, why did Stanley, his mother was named Stanley, why did they move to the 59th state, the 49th state, the 50th state? We could see Alaska, the U.S. back to the USSR from Alaska. Hi, Katie Couric, can you believe Sarah Palin said that? Well, I got news. You can see it. Where do you think we got it? So she moves to Hawaii, dead whales. You're talking, think she had daddy issues? The father named her Stanley, a boy named Sue, and forced her to use the name. There was a great blog written by one of her teachers, I believe in junior high or high school. Said he came to the school and threw a fit because she says she was taking so much abuse that she was calling her middle name, which I believe was Ann. And the father threw a fit. Dick Cheney's cousin. Now stay with me. Polygamous from Utah! Yay! Fucking, I'm Mike fucking Metal Massacre fucking Lee. The Puritans! One man's Bible is another man's pornography. One man's pornography is another man's Bible. Book of Mormon. Fuck. That's what kills me in Utah about their fucking anti-pornography. Fuck. What do you this fucking... I grew up here. Now stay with me. This is important. Blood fucking Utah. Sexual consent age was 14. I grew up in the 60s and the 70s. I went to Walkwist Junior High. I was the artist there, and I ran track, blah, blah, blah. I was a pretty famous kid then. I had a really beautiful twin sister. I watched fucking these 35, 40-year-old, 30-year-old men just completely stalking 14 and 15-year-old girls. Totally legal. I watched it. Pull up at the junior high in their fucking Mercedes, you know, and they're 400% tariffs, you know. Ogden was rich. Ogden was still filthy, stinking rich. The city was fucking insane. I mean, fucking nuts. The most Freudian city in the world. Bar fucking none. You go talk to any of those guys. I mean, there's a couple of them that I'm friends with that watch these videos. I stayed clear. I'm like, oh, I'm way too young for this behavior. And I got a lot of attention from, and I was just literally 10, 15, 20% in the 8th fucking grade were pregnant. I mean, it was a fucking bizarro. I mean, the fundamentalists here, you know how many fucking girls I know personally? I grew up in Western Weber County. This place was fucking nuts. Were fucking sexually molested? I mean, just basically every girl I was ever involved with almost. The Puritans, the self-righteous Mormons. The Allreds and Chernoffs lived here in Ogden. They had a restaurant on 12th Street. God, I won't even use her first name. Me and her when I finally became, when I got 18. Holy shit. I'm like, where did you learn all that? And I think I was 18, she was 16. They used to call it Fag Drag, down by the stadium. It was the most open gay sexual, Midnight Cowboy on fucking Balco on chemo. Prostitution was fucking rampant in fucking Utah. Mormons fucking molestation still to this fucking day. But they're self-righteous Puritans, one man's Bible, the prophet Abraham, fucking Muslim, Joseph Smith. We have to love our Muslim brothers and sisters, for we are they. The fundamental foundation of Mormonism, that eclectic religion, the prophet Abraham, just like, it was crazy because of the 70s, so you had these girls dressed up, looked like they were halfway naked. You know what people dressed like in the 70s. And people don't look like they did now. People were good looking, really. And I go back and forth from California here, and it's San Diego. Fuck, San Diego had nothing on Ogden, Utah. You ain't seen fucking beautiful, good-looking people. It was incredible. Then you would see another girl riding on the school bus or right next to you who you're friends with, dressed in her long dress down to below her ankles and her face covered. Fundamental Mormons. They still kill each other. The Allreds and the Romneys. The Romneys, they're northern Mexico. Oh yeah, look it up. I remember on the United States 10 Most Wanted for a long time, there was lots of those. They moved to southern Utah, to Arizona, to northern Mexico. They were here. I grew up, I saw it. There was nothing more radical, fucking crazy, intense as this dichotomy, this great boomtown, the great Junction City, fucking was coming apart at the seams. I remember the protests at the bookstores. This fucking place was, you'd go right on Washington Boulevard, right there by the river, and the theater that was there would show the TNA movies, on the fucking big screen. The Utah Theater. Everybody used to gather around there, fucking, teenagers, and drink. DUIs, there was no such thing as a DUI in fucking Ogden, Utah. Forget it. The fucking mayor was wasted all the fucking. That's my point. Up is down, black is white, fucking wrong is right. The First Amendment, the fucking attack on it is figurative speech versus literal speech. The fucking attack on the fucking truth. The attack on the fucking reality, they've skewed it. They use it as a weapon. And fuck, nobody knows more about this than somebody who grew up in fucking Utah. Nobody knows, watch this fucking, the self-righteous Puritans who always end up being the fucking rapers, the molesters, and the masquerading in hairspray Puritans. Mormon bishops commonly fucking molest and rape fucking girls. It's never reported. Fucking it's very... Go talk to a girl of my generation. Roseanne Barr. Perfect example. Crazier than a fucking... I wonder why. Talk to her about how many times she was raped and molested. The culture. Sick. The fucking Puritans. The First Amendment. Fucking... Everybody knows it. But what about the Second Amendment? Everybody knows it. About the 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th due process. You know, I've led that exact identical march that fucking Trump riled them up. I've riled up my crowd. You know, but they didn't fucking open the door and let us in. The indoctrinated fucking Rush Limbaugh idiots. I wonder how Rush Limbaugh's fucking money's going to handle this. You know? So, Fukushima, 10 years. They've sequestered the truth. They've hid it. You know, through a operation, control of the internet, control of everything. You know, I'm living fucking proof. Talk about violate laws. Attack Kevin Blanch when he's in critical condition. They hired trolls. They're still at it. They're still at it. This is nothing new here. Go talk to Fawn McKay Brody, what they did to her. Just the greatest female writer in American and probably world history. The greatest historian. Weber State, they still don't mention her fucking name to this day. How about Walt Mikowski here in Ogden, Utah? First player of color in the history of NBA. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's Nate Clifton. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, he was Japanese. I'm turning Japanese. I'm turning Japanese. I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. I'm turning Japanese. You know what that fucking song's about. Where the down boys go. I want to go where the down boys go. Freudian activism is always the fucking best. Always, fair man. Michelangelo. The Freudian literature. Literature changes things around the edges. I'm not literature. I am not a fucking writer. I am the fucking book. So, 10 years. More animals have collapsed and died. First, they come for the fucking natives. Let's think about what this country really is. The Puritans showed up in North America 500 years ago this year. They ran them out of fucking Europe. You know, for every action, there's a reaction. You suppress the basic fundamental Freudian hierarchy of needs in a human being. It's a byproduct. For every action, there's a reaction. One man's pornography is another man's Bible. One man's Bible is another man's pornography. You know, the same. This is how sick KSL is. KSL, you're talking one of the greatest terrorist organizations in the fucking history of mankind is KSL. Rush Limbaugh, the insanity of Sean Hannity. At least Rush Limbaugh used to admit he was acting. You know, he'll act right to the fucking grave. That's what's sick about these people. Oh, the crazy ties between Larry Flint and Utah. And they talk about the fucking radical white supremacists that shot him. You know, his last 2 murders were right here in Salt Lake. Cold-blooded rifle blew 2 people. I remember it fucking good when it happened. All the fucking crazy crimes happened. I could write fucking book after book. The Kool-Aid drinkers that gave their kids all thing were just recently in the fucking Utah State Prison with what? Lafferty? I mean, I go on and on and on and on because of the counter, the Puritans, fucking. You didn't have to agree with Larry Flint, anything. You didn't have to agree with him. I remember when they were fighting the bookstores here, Joy Beach and crowd, fucking, this place was fucking nuts. I mean, nuts. Craziest fucking place ever. I mean, I grew up in it. I lived it. I mean, fucking, I remember Mayor fucking Dirks speaking in 25th. I went to the thing with George and 10 o'clock in the morning. He's so fucking wasted he can't even talk. Of course, now our mayor fucking just pops pills all the time. He's fucking wasted 20, but that's okay. You know, we're the pill-popping capital of the fucking world. We're the so-called pornographer capital of the world, secret hiding. I mean, for every action's a reaction. One man's fucking Bible is another man's pornography. One man's pornography is another man's Bible. First, they came for the Native Americans. America, I'll never forget it, in D.C. I'm all over the national news. I'm everywhere. Involved with that peace vigil. He was one Freudian fucker, I'll tell you that. You know, everybody wants to talk about the peace vigil. And, I mean, really, he got beat up, was in jail so many times. Shit, that crazy fucker did. Oh, I knew him, Thomas. That ain't his last name, that's his first name. Hellenbach, wasn't it? Another one of the crazy fucking Germans. Where the down boys go. I want to go where the down... Oh, you ate one fucking two. When love walks in, sleep and dream is all I crave. I travel far across the Milky Way to this cancer. I become a slave. Erotica matters. Oh, it fucking matters. In the intense way, surviving cancer. Erotica really matters. Gloria Steinem to the left. Fucking Joy Beach, fucking Puritans to the right. Larry Flynn said it best. I wanted to equal opportunity offend everyone. Oh, was he effective? It doesn't matter if you agree with him. That's what his point was. That's what he was trying to do. I mean, fucked up. Well, talk to what his daughter said. His daughter said he molested her. Did he? I don't know, but whoa. The First Amendment. The Second Amendment. Wow. The repression of the reality. I mean, where's the moderation? Where's the logic? As the Pacific Ocean fucking dies, stock market makes all-time highs. Social engineered to, you can't think for yourself. Logically, sexually, philosophically. I mean, the reality. I mean, come on. We fucking have 50 states. 2 senators each state. That's a democracy? What do we got? 400,000 people live in North Dakota? I remember when first time I went to North Dakota in the winter. I was like, I got a great idea. What we can do with North Dakota, donate it to Canada. Whoa. 50 million people in California. Each have 2 senators. Livermore, California. Kamala Harris's mom died of cancer. The fucking elephant in the room is the ecology, is the environment. Yet we spin into all this philosophical idealism. Wormwood is a meteor that was mentioned. You know, people think Jesus wrote the Bible. I'm a fan of Jesus, by the way. I'm a big fan of Jesus, the radical activist. I don't get into the philosophy, whether he was the Son of God or any of that fucking... Tip the fucking money changers, threw him out of the temple. You think he was pretty fucking radical. Woo, with a fucking whip. I don't believe in violence, by the way. I would be at the Capitol right now, but I can't. Paris Hilton, speaking Freudian, she was there. Maybe I could have hooked up with her. You know? Speaking of Freudian, you know, Julian, I mean, Pamela Anderson, I think he's been married, 4 times this year alone. Wow. I remember I made a comment. She's a little old for my blood. She emailed me and says, I bet you wouldn't say no. Oh, okay. So they call the bill in the Utah State House because send fucking to Utah. So we divide up state by state. I'm a liberal thinker. I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to go to California. I'm a neoconservative fucking Puritan who got fucking molested as a child, beat up, fucking, you know, fucking. Send her to fucking Utah to a fucking. Maybe they can change your, straighten out, you're gay, but you're not. Oh, that's the big thing. The Mormon Church owns those. Oh, yeah, here. You go to your bishop and he'll write you a prescription to, you know, go straighten you out. That's electrical shock treatment on thing. So they even named the bill after. She says, I wasn't even a person there. They called me, you know, inmate number, I believe, 127. Maybe it was 121. I think it was 127. That's what they named the bill. Remember I used to call myself cancer inmate? Number 137? They didn't make no bill after me. I'm right there across from them. I'm in that fucking cab. Everybody in there knows me. You know, there's the LDS bone marrow transplant right across Memory Grove. Boy, I did a lot of meditating in there, didn't I? Whoa. Where the down boys go. I want to go where the down boys go. Oh, you ate one too. When love comes walking in, fucking reach down between my legs and he's the seat on back. You know, so the Freudian activism, oh, it fucking is the most. Ask Michelangelo. We have hypocrite, well-washing, greenwashing, blackwashing. You know what blackwashing is? That's what they've done to Kettle Blanche. Kettling? Internet kettling? billionaire basketball players, billionaire baseball players. The average athlete in 1975 made less than 3-4 times the average working class American. The average CEO, 3-4 times the average. Now, billionaire baseball players, billionaire. You could be the next King James after you're born a 7-foot fucking mutant. You could be the next Cinderella. You could be the next American Idol. You could be the next You could be the next celebrity. Fucking got 1 million views on TikTok. I'm a research PhD. Probably the greatest research PhD in history. Fukushima turns 10 years old. Everything I said come true. COVID, there's no doubt. I mean, came from the sea. Devastation what it's done to our fucking oceans and our ecology. More animals have collapsed and fucking died in the last fucking 10 years than the previous 2 million years combined. Unarguable fucking fact. Photonium, Einsteinium. So at Livermore, they get the bottom of the pyramid, which they got $2 million a piece for those awards. 4 new ones. They took waste from Fukushima and collided it and created a new energy. That's Kevin Blanch's theory. That's my hypothesis, my field work, my conclusion. That's mine. That's mine. You know. So the 119th element, which is really the 115th element, which is the biggest element of them all, Einsteinium. That's where they're studying Einstein. They have a collider there at Livermore, and they collide. They have one at Oak Ridge, Tennessee. You know, I've been to all those places, fucking Megan Rice. That's a trial. You think the body of fucking work that I've done. I'm not a YouTube vlogger. I'm not. You know, I use whatever I have to put it into the library. You can find my research where the down boys go. I want to go where she's my cherry pie. Issue the fucking warrant. So, I liked rap when I was a kid, you know, and I grew up here and in Pacific Beach, California. North B. PB, fuck the La Jolla Vikings. We hated them. Frank Zappa. So, I like the fucking scene. So, he went to Bird Rock Elementary. He was a La Jolla Viking. I remember when he married fucking the Playboy Playmate. And I remember my girlfriend at the time, I remember talking to him. My girlfriend's fucking way better looking than that one. He told me, yeah, but this one was in Playboy, Hustler, and Penthouse. Got it. I guess that matters. Nikki Fission. Oh, I know her too. Girls, Girls, Girls. When Van Halen did that, that's her, right here from Roy. I grew up with her too, you know. I think I know at least 5, maybe I was thinking about 6 girls right here from Ogden that I grew up with that have been in Hustler. You know, so Larry, his crazy ties to Utah. Yeah, a serial killer who mass murdered so many people, one of the most evil, disgusting human beings who they juiced. You know, they fucking lethal inject him, and Larry fucking actually fucking said don't do it, which I'm glad they did do it to that creepy mother. You know, he's in hell. So I think it's irony what they've done to our First Amendment. You know, and they masquerade in hairspray as fucking Puritans. One man's Bible is another man's pornography. One man's pornography is another man's Bible. Which is more dangerous? I'm an Old Testament kind of guy. The old timers used to say around here. Okay. You know, literally versus figurative from the Bible. Those Jews didn't write the Bible. You know, what was that, 40, 100, 200, 300 monks in the fucking caves where you get your slave gate modes? American manufactured Jesus, love thy neighbor, hate thy fucking neighbor, covet thy neighbor's Walmart fucking goods. What would Jesus do? I like how the radical crazed right-wingers use the Hebrew fucking name. Well, let me tell you about some Hebrew. COVID. Pseudo facto my uncle Argyle fucking taught me. That'd be Latin. COVID means Kobe. Wormwood, that's a meteor. Now, the Mormons believe you get your own fucking star. I got baptized for the fucking dead. Whoa, my dad was pissed when he found out. You know, they just took us up there, me and my twin sister, all of us. And they were using Hebrew words, names. They were Jewish names. I'll never forget it. I'm in the Ogden Temple, and they're like, Habak, Magi, Lahil. I'm like, later the Jewish community sued the Mormons over it. It was fucking freaky, with their bull pull. In, the Masonic thesis, they actually touch you when you get married in the temple. Who's the pornographers? The Masonic fucking rituals they use in the Mormon temples. I know all of them. Who's the pornographers? So, they give you, when you get married, they give you a Hebrew fucking Latin name. Only the man knows the woman's name. He has to call her into heaven, Mitt Romney. The celestial kingdom. They get their own star, Wormwood. Wormwood's a meteor that's written in the Old Testament. It's only mentioned one time in the New Testament. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no fucking evil. You lay me down on burned out fucking pastures and brown fucking calm Pacific fucking waters. He anointed my head with dead fucking gray whale oil. He comfort me. He guide me with his staff through this hell. Oh boy. I fear no fucking. I knew President fucking Hinckley, who flipped the Mormon church on its head from being lefties. They were lefties. They were lefties. John Kennedy was worshipped here. They were lefties. David O. McKay I knew personally. He was a John Bircher. He was a Puritan. I knew him personally. I was working on the church office building when we had the floods. Down there, we were redoing all the concrete in the fucking bottom. I used to talk to him all the time. Ezra Taft Benson. That's who flipped it. Now, President Hinckley, who I know, who I was friends with, I did all his plaster work and organ work, was gay. Everybody knew he was gay. They call him the beard here. Lots and lots of Mormons with lots of kids are gay. You don't believe me? I went crazy because I had daughters when Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped. A guy calls into fucking KSL. I'll never forget on KSL. Everybody's paranoid. They went right in, cut the window out, fucking took her. A guy's got bird dogs. And he tracks her right up there in fucking Immigration Canyon where the fucking, the Mormons first came. Right behind his big fake styrofoam mansion. I got him. My dogs are tracing. There's a guy that looks just like fucking Jesus. He went into the side of the mountain. He's right here. 300 FBI agents. Did they do anything? So Ed Smart would go down to downtown Salt Lake, pick up homeless people. What's his name died in prison. He had an aneurysm. He got accused of doing it. Well, he didn't want to admit that, probably having sex with Ed Smart. Ed Smart would take fucking men in there, trade work, whatever, give him a sandwich was all the beard. Ed Smart, he's the family man on Fox fucking News. He comes out now and says, I'm gay. So who caused the whole travesty with Elizabeth Smart? Ed Smart did. The Mormon way. Fucking creepy. I knew it right off the fucking get. I used to teach with his fucking brother at Weber State. He was a professor at Weber. He was a creepy motherfucker. Oh, I lived it. It's a wonder any of us are fucking normal. Fucking look at Roseanne. Go talk to her about this fucking unhinged. I wonder fucking why. So who's the pornographer? One man's pornography is another man's fucking Bible. One man's Bible is another. The Bible written by those monks in the fucking caves. Jesus never wrote the Bible. Jesus was a fucking radical. Utah State Capitol. Kevin Blanche. I'm in there all the time. I tell all them phony, self-righteous pieces of shit, hey, I'm going to dress up like Jesus, come in here into your temple of democracy and throw you money changers. Buy here payday loans out of the so-called temple. Oh, they won't like it. They point to the cops. I already talked to the cops about it. They're all for it. Fuck, okay, we love you. Open the door and let Kevin Blanche in, which they used to. The cops, because the head of the security there, just like Sands, and they had loved ones die of leukemia, and I had a central line hanging out when I killed Blue Castle, whatever. And the cops and they knew my path. And they're like, Kevin. I'll never forget it, the security cop at the MoMA, protesting at the MoMA. Big freaking African American. You hate that term. Kamala Harris is not black enough. Let's see, her dad is from Haiti. I think that's the Americans. And I think Sean Penn, Fast Times at Weber High. Oh boy, I'll show you Fast fucking Times. Woo! Thank God I waited till I was 18. Utah girls in those days? Oh, you ain't seen fucking danger. Highway to the danger zone. Whoo, hoo, 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 hoo. Freudian, the most Freudian place on earth. Weaver County, Utah, Ogden, Utah. I fucking lived it. I fucking been it. It's fucking crazy. The Puritans take the fucking fields. I'm inside the Utah State Capitol going fucking crazy. You know? In a very Freudian fucking way. In the name of Bernard DeVoto. In the name of Thelma K. Brody. Go to BYU. My auntie lives right here. The literature guru. May Blanche. Oh, you want to talk Mike Lee? President Hinckley, all of them, beards. How about the beard that's with him, has children with him? Rumors, there's just rumors. This is just rumors, Mike Lee. He lied to me. My dad's a guy. His Senate page boyfriend, this is just a rumor I hear at the peace vigil when I'm there. He's going to come out of the closet. God, where's Larry Flynn when you fucking need him? Oh, the white supremacist KSL says, crazy ties to Utah. Mass fucking murder that shot him. The Puritans, one man's pornography is another man's fucking Bible. Stay in tune. Where the down boys go! I want to go where the down boys go!